I'm Frances and you're back with the Milk and Honey Kitchen, and today I'm making my crab and avocado toast. Toasts are really big right now. If you check out Pinterest or Instagram, it's all about toasts and what you can put on toast. But this one's really cool because if you love crab cakes, which I do, especially in the summer, this is your easier route to getting your crab fix. So you don't have to make the patties, you don't have to fry them. You just cut up some baguette and make an avocado mash, and I'll show you how to put it all together. So first thing you're gonna do is to get a baguette or a ficelle. You're not gonna use the whole thing. If you are gluten-free, you can get some gluten-free bread. You're gonna cut it into 4 even pieces. I like to cut it on the bias like that, just because it looks pretty. Now, if this was a totally fresh piece, I would actually toast it a little bit, but this seems like it's nice and crunchy, so I don't think we need to do that. So there is our bread. Now I've got a nice ripe, but not overly ripe, avocado, and we're just going to cut it in half and pit it and mash it with some lemon juice. Oh, that's a nice one. So we're gonna just take a little bowl, get out a spoon to scoop this puppy out. And as I'm sure you've probably heard now, avocados are very, very good for you, very good for your heart, great for your skin. And they are high in fat, but it's the kind of fat that actually protects your heart. So you know what? You can eat them every day, and they really are just that good for you. They're also high in fiber, which is kind of surprising because they're so creamy, but they really pack in a lot of fiber. So I've got 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice here, and that's going to not only add some zestiness, but also keep your avocado from turning brown on you. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little pinch of salt to that. Nice, I'm gonna set this aside. Then we're gonna move on to our spicy mayonnaise. I have a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise here. I'm going to take a lemon. These are Meyer lemons, which is why they're round, and Zest, about a teaspoon of Zest, which is about half of the lemon. And when you're zesting, you're just getting that colorful part. You're not getting into the white pith underneath. You're just getting that nice, thin outer layer that has all those oils in it, which makes it so fragrant. Okay, so we're going to add some sweet paprika, 1/4 teaspoon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, just to give it a little kick. Pinch of salt, fresh black pepper. This is gonna be great, and this is an awesome thing to serve with cocktails. It's perfect with rosé, fantastic with sparkling wine. You can see where my mind is going, right? It's gotta be 5 o'clock somewhere. So then take a bigger bowl, transfer your spicy mayonnaise to your big bowl, and mayo and crab just kind of go together, right? They have a thing. They always have a thing, the two of them. And this is just 8 ounces. So this serves 4. If you wanted to serve 8 people, get a whole pound. So we've got the crab, we've got a 1/4 cup of diced red or orange or whatever color pepper you like. I'm gonna add that in. And then before I forget, we have an ear of corn. And so you can either use an ear of corn that's fresh, or you can use a 1/4 cup of frozen corn cooked. This is not the most awesome corn because we're at the very beginning of the season, but it'll do. So I like to use this little corn shucker from OXO because that way I'm probably not gonna cut myself. Whereas if you use a knife, you might. So this is also a handy thing if you have kids who love corn and you don't enjoy cutting it off of the cob for them. It's a great little tool to have. Okay, also to make sure that we're in our summery vibe, we've got some basil here, some fresh basil, just a tablespoon, and I'm literally just gonna tear it up because it's only a tablespoon, it's not a whole lot. So now we're going to assemble them, and I'm actually gonna grab a platter and I'm gonna come right back so that our toasts are ready to serve when we're done. I'm back, I got my platter, My toasts are on the platter, at least half of them are. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the lemon avocado mixture on top. And obviously, this alone would taste really darn good, but adding the crab mixture on top is just gonna take it to another level. Yeah, and also the colors on this are really pretty. Very, very, very nice presentation. And you could even do a mini version of this on crackers. That would be tasty too. And your crab would go much further. And now we're gonna do the crab, which looks fantastic. The other thing that you could do, you could make them like a lobster roll. So you could take hot dog buns and do the same thing. Just depends on what kind of presentation you want. So this looks great. Obviously, if our corn was a little bit more yellow, that would look even prettier, but you've got the red, the green, and that gorgeous lump crab meat. Oh wow, look at that piece. Oh, and the basil, of course, adding a nice little extra green element to the mix. So this is our beautiful crab toast, ready to go, ready to be served with a glass of cold rosé or whatever you like to drink, and really, really perfect for a wonderful summer's evening. So let's give it a try. Hopefully this bread isn't too crunchy, but yeah. Ooh, the approach is a tricky one on this one. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless because this is so delicious. Creamy avocado, briny crab meat, got the lemon juice in there, bringing out all the flavors. It is a fantastic, fantastic summer meal. Cheers. Thanks for joining me in the Milk and Honey kitchen. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you back here next time.